News View, here for you. Hello and welcome to News View for a early Tuesday at 1 a.m. on Channel 6 and 99 in the Central Illinois area. Tonight's top story is that a bullet train could be built between Champaign, Illinois and Chicago, Illinois. This high-speed bullet train could take less than an hour to go between the two cities, and a study is going to take place for $1.25 million, said Governor Pat Quinn, governor of Illinois, at the U.S. High-Speed Rail Association meeting in Chicago. And in other news, 5 U.S. soldiers and at least 13 Iraqis were killed in separate attacks in Iraq. 5 U.S. soldiers were killed Monday in Iraq, and this was the deadliest day for American troops in Iraq in more than 2 years, and came months before most U.S. soldiers are scheduled to withdraw. Authorities in America did not American authorities in Iraq did not release details of the deaths, but Iraqi officials told Western media that the incident happened in Baghdad when rockets hit a U.S. installation. The blast happened Monday outside a compound housing several palaces built during the rule of the late Iraqi leader Saddam Hussein. This according to the Voice of America English division. And in other news, according to computerworld.com, the Android phone is now the top U.S. smartphone in the country, with the iPhone by Apple coming in second. Google's Android is the top smartphone operating system according to ComScore's latest ranking, with Apple's iPhone coming in second. And I guess Blackberries are now coming in third. The Blackberries use declined by nearly 5 percentage points, dropping to 25.7% of the market for the 3 months ending April 30th. The Android had 36.4% of the smartphone market at the end of April, which is a 13% improvement and a 5.2 percentage point gain over the months ending January 31st. Android hit the top ranking for the first time in the January survey, which was reported in March. And you can read more about that at computerworld.com. And in in Yemen, the tribesmen there in Yemen who are in the opposition have expressed a commitment to ceasefire, according to image monstersandcritics.com. The armed Yemeni tribesmen who are loyal to influential tribe leader Sheikh Saudi al-Amar patrolled a street near al-Amar's house in Sana'a, Yemen, on June 6, 2011, and the capital was calmed on the 6th of June after the armed tribesmen agreed to a ceasefire with the government forces and the president there, who stayed in Saudi Arabia. He underwent an operation in a military hospital on June 5th to remove a piece of shrapnel lodged near his heart. And I think we'll go to our first break. Stay tuned for more news, weather, and also a Crime Stoppers bulletin if we have time. This is NewsView. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more NewsView.
Excuse me, Dan, but you should never plug a major appliance into an extension cord. Good job, Dan. Damaged cords can erupt into sparks and cause a fire. Use light bulbs with the correct wattage and fix damaged cords. That's great, Dan. Never place anything that can burn over a lamp. Good job, Dan. Now, stay safe. Life isn't a cartoon. There are thousands of electrical fires each year. Don't be a doofus. Learn more about preventing fires at nfpa.org.
It's one of the many ways to fight osteoarthritis pain. For more information on managing pain, go to fightarthritispain.org.
Welcome back to NewsView, and our next story is by Howard Kurtz at thedailybeast.com, and this is also linked to on the Drudge Report, by the way. But the story is that Fox News, Roger Ailes, may be looking to hire Hillary Clinton with the passing of with the passing of Glenn Beck's television program and criticism of the network by the left, Roger Ailes apparently thinks that if he were to hire Hillary Clinton, it would balance out some things at the network. As you may know, Sarah Palin is currently a contributor to the Fox News channel, and some popular programs on the Fox News channel include The O'Reilly Factor, Hannity, and On the Record with Greta Van Susteren. But according to Howard Kurtz, he is looking for some things to build the Fox News channel even more. And Howard Kurtz said, but Ailes has his limits, quote, unquote, after multiple meetings with Glenn Beck, whose incendiary rhetoric was growing hotter, according to Kurtz. They agreed to divorce. Given Beck's outside project, Ailes says, his goals were different from our goals. I need people focused on a daily television show. And if you've listened to Glenn Beck any at all, you know that television was not his main focus, and he still can be heard on many radio stations. And yes, Hillary Clinton might come to Fox News Channel, who knows. And 3 nuclear reactors in Japan had meltdown, and that according to CNN Asia, they say that Japan's Fukushima Daiichi nuclear power plant experienced full meltdowns at 3 reactors in the wake of an earthquake and tsunami in March. The country's nuclear emergency response headquarters said Monday. Reactors 1, 2, and 3 experienced a full meltdown, it said. The release from the government, that is, of Tokyo Electric at the same time released a second possible scenario for reactors 2 and 3, and one estimated a full meltdown did not occur. But the company estimated the fuel rods may have broken, but may not have completely melted. And in Chicago, according to NBC News Chicago, several teenagers were charged in mob attacks in downtown Chicago Saturday night. Police say the teenagers were part of a mob between 15 and 20 men and boys connected to 4 attacks in Streeterville and along the lakefront. And one of them threw a baseball at the victim, who was in a scooter, knocking him to the ground, according to Northwest University, or Northwestern University. The victim was treated at the scene by Chicago Fire Department paramedics, quote unquote, and nothing was stolen, and the victim could not provide descriptions of the multiple subjects involved, according to the alert. If anyone who might have information that could aid this investigation is asked to contact Chicago police. And in other news, teenagers in Hastings, Minnesota, according to WCCO TV4 there, they say that the city of Hastings is looking to curb vandalism at a local park by installing a device that emits a high-frequency sound only heard by teenagers and some adults. The sound would sound like nails on a chalkboard and would be installed by Weber Recreational Design, which is a company in Hastings, Minnesota. A voice will come on and say, please remove yourself from this area as well. Breaking news here, Anthony Weiner has admitted to posting lewd pictures to Twitter and making quote-unquote terrible mistakes. So the scandal with Anthony Weiner, the representative in New York, he has finally admitted that he did indeed send those photographs over the internet after lots of denial and obvious other things. Stay tuned. Weather is next on Newsview, and then the Crime Stoppers bulletin about a crime that happened here in Urbana, Illinois. Stay tuned for that next, right here on Newsview.
Welcome to Louis. Now around home, it's clear to me, you gotta play it safe around electricity. Now keys go here and fingers go here, but smart little buddies know they don't go here.
Dumb, only bugs go here.
If there's one thing I know about radios and dryers, you never use them around baths or showers.
I get the idea.
You gotta play it safe around electricity. You gotta play it safe around electricity. Yes, you gotta play it safe around electricity.
Time now for your Newsview weather forecast for the Champaign, Urbana, Illinois area. Tuesday, high temperature expected of 95 degrees Fahrenheit with sunny skies. Tuesday night, mostly clear skies with a low of 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Wednesday, sunny skies with 95 degrees Fahrenheit again, and Wednesday night, partly cloudy skies with 72 degrees Fahrenheit for the low. Then Thursday, partly sunny skies with a high of 88 degrees Fahrenheit, and thunderstorms. That's Thursday, and Thursday night, more thunderstorms possible with a low of 65 degrees Fahrenheit. Stay tuned for the rest of Newsview and a recap of the weather forecast in the next slide. And here is your Crime Stoppers Bulletin, brought to you by the Champaign County Crime Stoppers at Champaign County, Illinois. And here is your Crime Stoppers Bulletin for June 6th and 7th, 2011. The Urbana Police Department is seeking assistance regarding a robbery that occurred at a Subway sandwich shop in Urbana on Saturday, May 28th at 8:50 a.m. The robbery occurred at the Subway restaurant located at 802 West University Avenue, Urbana. The suspect entered the store, demanded money, and then left with an undisclosed amount of cash. The suspect is described as a black male, approximately 25 to 30 years old, over 6 feet tall, and is believed to have a goatee. He was wearing a bright blue baseball cap, a green T-shirt, and had an orange shirt wrapped around his neck and covering his face. The suspect was wearing socks on both of his hands. The suspect acted as though he had a weapon, but no weapon was displayed. Video surveillance cameras captured multiple images of the suspect. His face is not visible in any of the images. However, the clothing he was wearing is distinctive. If you have any information regarding the identity and/or location of the suspect, call Crime Stoppers at 217-373-TIPS or 217-373-8477. Information can also be sent by anonymous web tip by going to www.373tips.com or by sending an anonymous cell phone text to the following: tip 397 plus the information to crimes or 274637. The information you provide is confidential. You do not have to give your name or appear in court. Crime Stoppers will pay a reward if your information that you provide leads to an arrest for this crime. Cash rewards are also paid for information on other felony crimes or fugitives in the Champaign County area. This has been your Crime Stoppers bulletin from the Champaign County Crime Stoppers in Champaign County, Illinois, and their number for any information is 373-TIPS, area code 217-373-TIPS. I'm Michael Badger, and this has been Champaign County Crime Stoppers Bulletin.